What's up, Cancer? How's it going, love bugs? Okay, so this is a general reading for your love area. This is for the collective. And I want you to keep in mind that these readings may not resonate for everybody. If they do not, you can check out your rising, your moon, and your Venus. I can guarantee there most definitely will be a message that resonates with you somewhere. So also I want you to keep in mind that I could be directly speaking about your person or you. They can flip. So if anybody wonders why I'm flipping the cards and not reading them in reversals, it's because I kind of go into depth in these readings anyway. And if there's any reversal type of energies, I typically pick up on it anyway. So, all right. So give me a moment while I just sort of absorb the energies of your cards here. So I feel like someone in the recent past maybe lost a job. They might have, if they didn't lose a job, they definitely lost some sort of status symbol around stability. So like, you know, somebody here was the king of something. And then some shit went down with the Ten of Swords here. And it turned not good in the past. The good thing is I don't see that in the future at all. So whatever happened in the past, it's in the past, it's done. But it puts you on sort of a trajectory mission forward into receiving the blessings you have now. So whoever did this sort of betrayal action, this sort of deceitful thing, this maybe rejected you, they broke up with you, they knocked you off of your throne, they usurped you, they were a page of swords about it. Maybe they were gossiping about you, very angry with you, very red in the face. You know, for whatever reason, they I don't know, they just didn't like you, or you didn't like them. So I feel like someone was knocked off the throne here. Someone was usurped, someone was betrayed, someone was harmed, someone was gossiped about, someone was brought low. In your current energies, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So you have 3 pages here, and they're all about learning. They're all about messages. So in your current situation here with the Two of Pentacles here, you're kind of juggling these two energies here, this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Cups energy. So the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups are all about earthly possessions, money, finances, job, career, and then your emotional body, the things that bring you emotional fulfillment. So you're kind of relearning how to start over. You know, maybe you're building a business now that sort of helps other people, that's actually of service to mankind in some way. But it's going to bring in a lot of happiness for you, because in your future situation, you get the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So you are in service to the greater good in whatever venture you're doing now. So this past energy where someone sort of knocked you off your throne, you know, usurped your throne, cut you down, was super immature about it, was really gossipy, you're just a shitty person, I'm just going to say it, a shitty person, kind of made you go and take a look at where exactly your inner priorities are with yourself. How are you balancing work and your emotions? What relationships are you paying attention to? It forced you to really take a look at what you need to learn about yourself. And through that, you have balance, you have stability, you're changing how you see the world. You're learning that in order to have emotional fulfillment, being of service to other people needs to be approached from a spiritual standpoint. It needs to be approached from a way in which you feel you're not just serving yourself. You know, like, you know, in A Christmas Carol, how Scrooge has to kind of go through the dark night of the soul, and he goes through the past, present, and future with the ghosts of the past, present, and future, right? He has to kind of look at what he did, where he is, where that made him head, right? So I feel like this was sort of your dark night of the soul that sort of flipped the script for you in your life, because when Scrooge woke up on Christmas Day, no. That's my cat. When Scrooge woke up on Christmas Day, he used his money, his good fortune, his knowledge, his business, everything about his life was then in service to other people, and it brought him joy, right? So I feel like whatever is going on for you, you're learning how to reapproach your business, your finances, your emotional stability, all in a sense of being serviceful to yourself, and then reflecting it and turning it outward to give generative acts of kindness toward mankind. That is very powerful. If you are doing that, world needs more people like you. It also might bring you love. I'm just saying, you might meet somebody soon. Through work, it's going to be a very fulfilling relationship, and it's going to be in service to the greater good. So you might actually attract even a business partner or a relationship partner that marries that mirrors that for you, that helps you anoint back to, you know, your throne status, right? King meet queen, queen meet king, right? It's a balanced spiritual union here. So if this is about love, even though I'm sensing it's more about work, I'm sensing that there could be love in there for you somewhere. So whatever happened in your past, it's bringing a lot of good things now. So I want to talk more about this future energy and this Lover's card here, because let's be real, lots of us want to know about love right now. That's all right. That's all right now, mama, that's all right. So okay. All right. So for the Lovers, you get the King of Pentacles again, finishing off your reading. It started your reading and it's finishing your reading. You get the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. So I feel like it's basically telling you, and again, you get the Page of Cups again here, as you did in your previous reading, in the current energies. So I feel like it's saying, don't get stuck on the past. Don't regret what you lost. You're still the king or queen, you know, non-gender specific. You know, you're still the crown wearer. Does that make sense? Because it's at the beginning and it's at the end. But don't mourn what you lost. Don't choose the past because you were comfortable there. That won't serve you. That is only going to bring you more pain. Don't mourn the things that you lost, you know. So this business partner or this love relationship that's maybe coming your way, they might trigger you a little bit. Maybe you have some unfinished emotional business that will come up again and be re-triggered in the future that will force you to take a look at it again. So I feel like I need to clarify more of that for you. So in the future, what advice can we give to Cancer about not regretting or holding on to the past? How can they best overcome it? Let's focus on that, because I feel like you know what you're doing with your relearning your Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups aspects. But let's get a little more specific. How can they best overcome the lessons of the past so it does not hinder their progress forward in business or in love? I love it. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking seen. So you get the Justice card, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like it's saying cut away your baggage. Realize that there's justice in walking away. You know, it might feel heavy for a while. You might have a lot of shit you have to take with you. No big deal. Look what still comes your way. Two of Cups. You have a union here. You have balance. You have a heart full of stability and someone who's willing to work with you. You know, I feel like it's saying that also you need to reflect on yourself and be just toward yourself. Let the shit go that does not serve you. Take what does and move on. Even if you feel like you have a lot of shit to take with you, don't worry about that so much. If you keep going in the direction you're headed, you'll get there. You'll get there. And you're going to have a lot of good shit coming your way, which I'm happy to see. I like it. I like it a lot. So, how can you be more compassionate with yourself with that baggage? Let's talk about that to close it off. Baggage, burdens, shit that happened to you in the past, all that ish. How can you be a little bit more compassionate towards yourself? Let's talk. I like it. So, thankless job is what you got. Maybe your job was thankless before, and now you're learning how to be serviceable again. So you get thankless job. Maybe no one else will show their appreciation, but you still can. Take just a moment and write yourself a note of gratitude for something you did for you. What was I just talking about? That's beautiful. Love it. In fact, I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to be compassionate to you and give you another. Place your hands over your heart and notice if there is any tension, heaviness, or agitation. If so, send love and compassion to yourself. Try saying, I see you are suffering and I love you. Notice how those words feel as they land. That's beautiful. So, you have this old King of Pentacles being. You have a lot of baggage that you're moving through, a lot of emotional stuff, a lot of things you're learning. It's making you feel a bit overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. But I'm telling you, with these cards, I see nothing but, yes, you can do it. You absolutely can do it. You really can. Tell yourself you love yourself a little bit. Give yourself an act of kindness. Buy a movie that you really wanted for a long time and enjoy it. Take yourself out on a date. Say a prayer in the mirror, just to yourself, even if you don't believe in God or whatever. Say a prayer to yourself. I honor and respect my truth today. And leave it at that. Generative acts of kindness. If you want to be in service to other people in the way that I see you want to be showing up in this reading, it starts at home. It starts in your emotional environment, and that will be reflected in your work. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I loved this reading. It was very powerful. Good job, guys. I'll see you.